Today is the day of the craniotomy. This tumor that's invaded my head from childhood, although it was just found 6 months ago, is to be removed after its lengthy battle with chemo. I was 20 when they found it. Most people diagnosed at my age had known a life without the presence of cancer. But while I was not physically affected by it, cancer had been in my head since I was born. Unlike most people who are hoping for a return to what they knew before, I was stepping into a new life that I had never known. I was about to become a new person. I was about to undergo a transition from cancer Matt to non-cancer Matt. Before they found my tumor and treatment started, I was competing on the Canadian National Whitewater Kayaking team, traveling across North America and to Europe for international level races. I was 160 pounds of strong, trained athleticism. Dexamethasone made short work of that. The day of the surgery, I lay in my bed, 210 pounds of atrophied muscle and water retention. As a standard precaution, the surgeon prescribed a loading dose of dexamethasone to help with the swelling on the brain. A dose that was 4 times higher than any previous dose I had ever taken. I was devastated. It's strange how when somebody was about to cut my head open, my real worries were on the effects of a little white pill. Months after my craniotomy, I asked my oncologist, "Will this weight come off?" She replied, "Don't worry, it will take time, but the weight will come off." 3.5 years later, the weight has come off, for the most part. But I still struggle at times to recognize who is looking back in the mirror. I do my best to stay active and attempt to control my eating, but I still feel distant from the 20-year-old whitewater kayaker that I remember. I still kayak all the time and enjoy being outside on the river, but the underlying fitness and the competency that I once enjoyed has changed. Part of me still wonders what could have been. Part of me still mourns the loss of cancer Matt. Overall, the whole experience of kayaking and how I enjoy it has changed without my permission. Last summer, I was able to raft the Grand Canyon with 16 other people my age who've also had cancer. The last day of the trip, we were each given a rock and told to label the rock with something that we wanted to leave behind. Something that we didn't need anymore. Something that we wanted to leave at the bottom of one of the deepest places on Earth. My rock, what I left behind at the bottom of the Colorado River, was how I perceived my body. This wasn't a resolute answer to my issues, but it was a recognition that this challenge exists and that I'm committed to changing my perspectives on it. I still have lots of work to do, but the process is underway. Relearning to love who I am now will happen, as long as I'm committed to discovering who non-cancer Matt is.